Welcome back to the Whiskey Couch. My name is Gustav Miller and I'm your host. Today's whiskey is the Johnnie Walker Green Label 15-year-old malt Scotch whiskey. This is another world-based whiskey, but let me get to that in a moment or two. Johnnie Walker, established in 1820 in a grocery store in Scotland. Today it is owned by Diageo and situated in Edinburgh mainly. But the important part is this year at the World Whiskies Award, this whiskey received the World's Best Blended Malt Award. So we're looking at the world's best blended malt. A big difference between blended whiskey and blended malt. In a blended whiskey, Johnnie Walker Black, Double Black and Gold, etc., you also have single grain whiskies in the blend. Whereas in a malt whiskey or a blended malt whiskey such as this one, you have only single malt whiskies. So very big difference. Good. The packaging. Talking about the single malt whiskies, let's see what the packaging says. It says that this blended malt contains 4 single malt whiskies. Right at the back of the box here. 1, 2, 3, 4 whiskies. It says that it contains Talisker from Skye, which is the power in this whiskey, according to the packaging here. It also contains Linkwood from Speyside, which is the finesse of the whiskey, and also Cragganmore from Speyside, which is the heart of the whiskey, and then Caol from Islay, which is the mystery in this whiskey. So those are the 4 single malts contained in Johnnie Walker Green Label. It's bottled at 43% and matured in American and European casks. A amber gold color, and on the nose, according to the website, it says that you can expect cut grass, fresh fruit, wood smoke, pepper, vanilla and sandalwood. Let's see if I agree with that today. Johnnie Walker best malt whiskey, blended malt in the world. Ooh, very nice nose. Picking up immediately a bit of a sherry note. It's sweet, it's rich, and there's a little bit of milk chocolate in the nose. The cut grass I'm not getting, but I'm getting a little bit of wood smoke. Vanilla, lots of vanilla and a little bit of sandalwood. I'm not picking up the peppery notes that the website is talking about. It's a wonderfully balanced nose with richness and it's a very nice nose. Let's see what goes on in the palate of this whiskey. Yep, some Talisker wood smoke and pepper and rich fruits. The maltiness from the Cragganmore is quite evident, and the floral notes from Linkwood and from Caol, that sea salt. Slight saltiness, peat smoke and rich fruits, but apart from that I'm also getting some honey and caramel. Lots of honey, lots of caramel. Dark chocolate, butterscotch, all intermingled but smooth and soft. The fruits are changing to baked fruits as I'm sitting here. The sherry notes are lingering. A bit of coffee notes, which is interesting, and dates and nuts. It's just arriving. It's so smooth. It's so well integrated. It is so well blended. Long, spicy cocoa, tobacco, and the coffee. This is a really wonderful whiskey. It's one of my favorite blended malts, or malt whiskies, or pure malts, whatever you want to call it, with a few drops of water. I'm not going to add too much water because of the 43% alcohol by volume. And now the grassy notes appear. And the green apples suddenly appear with a few drops of water. But the richness fades away with a few drops of water. So you get a little bit of a trade-off. The water reveals some more aromas, but taste-wise, the richness fades away. One of my favorite blended malts. Price-wise, around $55 US, 43 British pounds, and here in South Africa, 600 to 700 South African rand. If you want to pair this Johnnie Walker Green Label with a food snack, I would recommend trying to connect with the richness of the caramel and the butterscotch and the vanilla. Try to connect with that, or even with the coffee notes. So I'm thinking something like a Dutch stroopwafel will go quite well with this, or even a chocolate with a bit of coffee or cappuccino flavor in the chocolate. For today, I've chosen this cappuccino wafer sticks, and I'm going to try to connect with the coffee notes in the whiskey. It is a good pairing. The wafer connects with the maltiness from the Cragganmore, and the coffee goes well with the coffee notes. I should have done this pairing before I added water, because the richness is already toned down. So if you do this pairing, don't add the water, and it will be a very, very good pairing. Wonderful. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. More whiskey tastings, more whiskey reviews, and whiskey and food pairings to come. Sláinte.